Welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Build with KaiRubix here. We're gonna do something a little bit more traditional. This one took a lot of work to do, so unfortunately the time-lapse video actually took a lot longer than expected. And there's a lot of unnecessary building, especially this little mystery showcase building here. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to try going back to the old traditional playing while talking a bit. And just a little something to talk about, a little off topic about RCT3. It's a little bit about the YouTube's new copyright issues. Of course, we're all not a fan of it, and I'm not a fan of it at all. Fortunately for me, though, none of my stuff have been flagged yet. As of yet. I say that because I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe it's because of the fact that Atari doesn't care anymore. Maybe because they're bankrupt and they technically don't exist anymore and don't really care. I don't know. But so far I have been safe thanks to that little issue with Atari. I hope. I just sincerely hope so, and I'm not jinxing it. But anyway, yeah, so that's probably why I was really kind of hesitant. I mean, I've seen all these videos of people talking about the new copyright issues, and of course, you know, the whole Thanksgiving, I kind of given myself a break there, but you know, I should have told you guys. But yeah, anyway, we're back. That's the whole point. So hopefully, as we continue on, none of my stuff will be flagged, and we can continue on our merry way here. So let's, again, there's no time lapse because I would rather make this a little bit more personal, as I did say that I was going to have you guys name a few attractions and rides. So to get on with it, we're going to add our first, let's see, hopefully this will work. Okay, we'll just go ahead and put two signs here. Try to make this a little bit more personal here. So with the first person to name an attraction, Fable Striker, you did actually name this one the Quicksilver Steakhouse. Now I see that you've been paying attention, seeing as the mines to the right side of the attraction here is a silver mine, or at least I'm attempting to make it a silver mine, sort of, in a way. But yeah, it's Quicksilver Steakhouse. Let's see, I guess Quicksilver can be one word. There we go. Then we'll do it again just for good measure so the peeps know exactly where they're at. Steakhouse. There we go. There's one for Fable Striker. Next one comes from Madhouse with the Mississippi paddle steamer right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that if I don't screw up the name here. I hope not. I mean, who knows how to spell Mississippi? M-I-S-S-I-P-P? No, wait, not yet. M-I-S-S Mississippi? I think so. Too many S's? No. I hope I'm right. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, whatever. Mississippi paddle steamer. And there we go. And of course we got another one from one that I can't pronounce correctly. I think so. Hip Hop Tap. Oh yeah, there we go. It's just a little tongue twister for myself. Hip Hop Tap Jazz Club, which did name one ride, but unfortunately that's not there yet. But we will hopefully be building that during this video. Now then, I think he named it Eastside Mines. That is exactly what he named it. So we'll get to that a little later for that ride. First of all, let's go ahead and continue talking about the finished project here. The, again, unnamed. We need a name for these people, so go ahead, sound off in the comments. Again, if you need any help or clues, it's kind of like the ride over at either at Mall of America. Their little log flume there, I don't know the name, but I do know the name of Knott's Berry Farms, which is Timber Mountain Log Ride, which of course doesn't really have an exact story. It's just like different scenes just depicting the Old West and their lifestyle and, you know, all that. So it's not really, doesn't have a story, so, you know, go wild as long as it doesn't, you know, get that crazy. And I believe we're missing a piece here. Talking to you guys and then discovering a little piece that's missing. Alrighty. So there we go. We can go and continue on. Can reach that there. There we go. Alright then. So there's, of course, there's only really one area where it's themed, and that's the soundstage or the show building here. Everything else, you know, just use your imagination. They go through caves, and I think there's like only 2 times that it goes outwards or out from the show building / mountain. This one and this one. So not really a whole lot going on there. However, let's go ahead and go inside the show building. We'll see exactly what's in here. So before we go in, basically the logs go through here, just meander around here before they actually enter the sound stage, or I keep saying the sound stage, show building, and they enter right in here. Now it looks probably a lot better if it's dark, so it looks more like a show building. Like kind of like one of those dark rides, Splash Mountain kind of as Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, and hey, look, here's one now. So of course, you know, they kind of meander through. It's kind of like the scene of a old western area with, of course, Native Americans. See, I said Native Americans this time. Ha! So I am politically correct at this time. Of course, they got their little village here. And then they just, you know, meander through the forest, and then they probably just end up with some settlers and villagers. I had a guy, let me see, it looked a little bit wrong, so to speak. You know, this guy right here. I had him, like, had his gun pointing directly at the Native Americans. Yes, it's not gonna fare well if I left it there, so good thing I caught that. But, you know, just for humor wise, just letting you know that, yeah, that guy was there. So fortunately I caught him, you know, avoided any racist comments, I hope. But yeah, like I said, it's rather simple. However, like I said with the Indiana Jones, if you guys remember, that show building with multiple rides, there is another ride that we'll be going through here, and of course I'm pretty sure you can see it by now, is the East Side Mine. So it'll, you know, while the log flumes are going on through here, it will also add to the kinetic vibe and of course the Wild West feeling. I mean, it's not the Wild West without a train going through, you know. So it will go through here, giving the nice little western touch. And of course it'll go up here, and then we'll basically just have it kind of like the how do I say this? You know, maybe I might make it Thunder Mountain, but you know, of all the stuff really in the way, you know, I might want, you know what, yeah, let's just go all out. We're just gonna go ahead and have it go outside here. They're gonna climb a lift hill, and of course it's gonna go meander through here. Probably gonna have to terraform some mountains and hills, and you know, put in some scenery there so it kind of gives it that Thunder Mountain feel. And of course it's just going to, oh, it's a little dark now, so let's go ahead and go daylight. It's gonna go ahead and go back through here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on that. I already made the track here, so that we're gonna have to kind of jerry-rig this into trying to build this into the station. So we're gonna have to, nope, to click this. Of course, gonna build it. So yeah, usually I don't know, I've always talked about this, I never got the chance to actually show you guys, but usually if I make something extremely elaborate, I usually like make like the main focal points of the ride. Like with this one, again, you already saw me, I already built like the drop here first before making the station. So I don't know if you guys do that yourself. I haven't really seen people do that in their Let's Plays. They usually start with the station first and then move on. With me, however, I usually like to choose like focal points of the ride, possibly points in the ride that are either have the high theming or like the really complicated loops that go through custom scenery, if we had custom scenery, or scenery in general. So, without further ado, without me talking about it, let's actually do something. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build that. Hopefully it doesn't ram into anything on its way. maybe we'll just have like maybe some few meanderings here and there. Of course, we're gonna have to make some of these block breaks so as it doesn't stall on its way. And again, unfortunately, since I didn't build another show building here, I was going to make like another one where the train will have its own little show building of its own without sharing one with the log flume here, but unfortunately I'm probably just too lazy for it, you know. So anyway, we're just going to use our imaginations and use this as like maybe like where they see gold, silver, and people mining, all that stuff before coming out and into the show building, you know, where they see the whole nice little track sections there. See, they'll probably add a block break here. Whoa, what happened? Oh, that's what happened. Oh crap. On second thought, because it's got to be a little bit lower, so we're gonna have to make a chain lift. So fortunately, this has to be a chain lift, and we're gonna have to try and line it up with this here, because I'm going to go ahead and make like a little mine entrance here, so it goes through here and it'll try to meander through that log flume area there. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that's enough, or a little too much maybe. Yeah, that does seem to be a little too much. That's fine. We'll just make it dip a little bit, and just a little bit more. And there we go. So let's see, instead of that, I'm gonna have to build a, let's see, yeah, we kind of want the station at the edge of that little area there. Well, don't worry, we'll cover that up with theming. Darn it, I can never think of proper things to do or say, so whatever. Yeah, I guess we can also leave the exit here, and they'll just kind of like exit through this way, so that'll work. Okay, so we got that down packed. Let's go ahead and now we can build the station. Alright, see, hopefully that is enough. We can go ahead and add maybe just one more. There we go. Alrighty then, so let's see how much train or cars we can have. 8 is perfectly fine. That actually looks more than what we need, but that'll work. Okay, so before we continue on, let's let me see, let's try the block break section, see if it'll even make it at all. Well, let's see if it'll make it without the block breaks, at least from there. So let's go ahead, fast forward that a bit. Oh shit. Oh no. It's gonna crash. There we go. Yeah, you can tell that I haven't played this in a while. Alrighty. Let's try that one more time. And yes, it makes it. Perfect. However, of course, we will be needing some block breaks. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and see how far it'll go. That's perfect. To hide the block break so it's in the cave, let's go ahead and turn this into a block break section, kind of give it that little oomph. So let's see again. We kind of want to make it so that it's not too noticeable, like the speed isn't that too noticeable of a nudge, so to say. So again, trial and error as always, but don't want to miss it. Okay, let's see here, and then does it go? Did I even make it? I did not even make it. Okay, well, third time's the charm. Stop. There we go. Okay, good. We made it in time. Come on, block section. Do your duty. There we go. It's gotta be a little bit slower. Let's just make it at 8.95. And oh wow. Yeah, we need to fix that. I don't know what happened. I had a perfectly good looking how do you say, mountain, and it's gone. Just whatever. Let's just go ahead and oh no, pause it before you crash. I am not doing well right now, aren't I? Okay, well, you know, that's a little bit of a cosmetic work. It's a little bump in the road, so we'll figure that out later. I'll probably fix it in the behind the scenes, so to speak. So let's see here. This is the mountain. So what we're basically going to be doing is going ahead. Of course, we're going to cover that up. Whoa, there's a tree in the way. I don't think that'll actually work with us here. Okay, I guess I can make that sort of like a canyon. And then there we go. So that'll be the top. And then it will make a nice little twist. Whoa, kind of want to make it above the mountains there. Let's see. Kind of hoping it doesn't do anything to that. So just to be on the safe side, let's just make it one more. And that looks better. Okay. So of course we're going to have like a mountain here. We're just going to go ahead and do that. So it's going to be like one of those hidden... Whoa. Why are you not lifting? Alright. Change of plans, I suppose. Let's see if we can even lift that up manually. Oh, no, it's stubborn. Well, we can try and work around that by making a rather abnormal looking mountain. Well, just goes to show I can't exactly wait till Theme Park Studio comes out, which I did pledge some money to, so hopefully we'll be getting the beta this month. And maybe I can build some stuff into it, or in it. So, yeah, it is a rather abnormal looking mountain. Let's go ahead and just add a little more around the side so it looks a little more natural, and maybe soften it up a bit, especially that top part. Oh boy, soften that top part. Alright, that's actually not too bad apart from those jagged lines there, but of course we can hide that with a little bit of paint for the side. And then of course oh yeah, that's the side one. What am I talking about? What am I thinking? And then of course a little bit of snow on the top. There we go. Okay then. Okay, on with the building here. Alright, I kind of want to make like a let's see, not a mountain, but a tunnel. So I'm just gonna make it big enough, flat enough to maybe, hopefully, make a little area there for the tunnel. There. And then goes right the heck. Ugh. This is so frustrating. Oh boy, okay, just want to have one, thank you very much, not two, Probably just have to extend it a bit. Although that might cause the same problem. God darn it. Stopped myself for a second there. Let's see. Hopefully this will solve the problem. And yeah, there we go. Okay. And there we go. You better not do it. You better not do it. I swear to God, you better not do it. You did it. Goodness gracious. Well, you know what? Fine. Want to play it that way? We'll play it that way. I'll play with your games. Let's go ahead and just use this instead of the 1. Here it is. Is that medium? Yes, yes. Okay. There we go. We'll play your little game here, RCT3. Alrighty. And so goes through the rather large tunnel. Exits back out. Oh boy. That is not... Why are you doing this to me, man? Why? Is it because you're going to be replaced with Theme Park Studio soon? Is that why? Well, it's true. I am. I'm replacing you. Never again. Well, at least until I finish this park, and then never again. You're just too frustrating. I just need something else, you know. It's not you, it's me. Yes, this is a breakup. No, at least not yet. You know, we still have a few months, hopefully, of time together, and then it's goodbye. Okay. Alright, come on. At least humor me a bit here. Maybe a small one would probably... No, let's go all the way. Maybe make like a little helix valley. There we go. And yes, we're going to make this a valley by doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this up a bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and flatten it out. Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and erase some of the mountainous region here. Just a smidgen. So at least we make that little valley. Gosh darn it. Ugh, so many jagged lines. It's unbearable. Okay. There we go. It's gonna be a rather short ride. Okay, so let's see, will it go through? No, it won't. Wait a minute, what the? That is... What? I thought I had a... Oh, that is rather odd. I must have fiddled with the options to, yeah, I think I did. I'm gonna have to refiddle with the options in order to make it, take out the collision detection again. There's another thing, why we need Theme Park Studio now. You know, this is not really helping your case, RCT3. This is not making me have you keep you for a little while longer. No. Okay. And there goes all that hard work. You see what you do to me? You see? You are not helpful at all. Not in the least. You know, fine. I'll just play your game.
Better them than me. Oh wait, that was me.
No, that was not... No, that wasn't... whatever. Yes, I play The Simpsons tapped out. What do you want to do? Friend me? No, I'm just playing. Okay, this is a rather curious conundrum. No, let's just do it like that. It'll be fine. There we go. I have it kind of come back up here. Do a little bunny hop. And then maybe have another helix valley here somewhere. And of course, we're going to have to readjust the mountainous terrain here and there. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. We'll do the whole mountainous, at least more or less, fixing everything behind the scenes. It's gonna be a rather short ride. Yeah, let's just have it. It'll kind of careen through a valley here. There we go. We're gonna have to make like a little valley on each side, and then maybe have it go through. Yeah, we'll have it go through a giant mountain here. And then let your imaginations run wild and whatever happens inside the mountain. And let's go ahead and make that valley. It's like a jagged mountain of peril. Kind of flatten that out a bit. And yeah, of course we're gonna have to move that too. Oh, jeez. Why do you do this to me? And of course that ain't working either. But that does. So maybe, hopefully, if the ride approves of it, we can maybe put something here for like some scenery. Little scenery objects here and there. Okay. So, moving on. Let's see, I do want to have some room there. I have to raise that up a bit. At least to the point of the track. Alrighty, so we're gonna do this tunnel right this time. I'm gonna go ahead and make an entrance area, or a little entrance for the tunnel, and then whatever willy-nilly inside that mountain we can do. Let's see here. There we go. And then of course we'll just fix aesthetic stuff behind the scenes. And let's go ahead and continue on. And of course you won't make it, yeah. Oh boy. You are not helping. This does not help my case. Okay. Cooperate this time. Thank you. For once. Thank you. And let me see. You're gonna do this on the second one, aren't you? Well, yeah. You are starting to tick me off, RCT3. You know, I'm pretty sure Theme Park Studio won't do the same thing. Just making it worse for yourself. Okay, and again, we'll just fix aesthetics. You see, You can kind of tell I'm kind of beginning to get irritated with this game a bit. And, oh god, it's gonna do it again. No. No. Well, let's just not waste any time and do that before it decides to flip out again. Okay. So, let's see, maybe we'll just have it do another helix. Helix is everywhere! Whoa. Let's see if a small one. Don't. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You did it. Of course you would. Okay. Go ahead and raise the terrain up a little bit more again. I'm gonna flatten it out from the top. Okay. And then, yay, it did it. Okay. So we're gonna go and go down one, so we can go under the helix. Do a really weird looking, oh goodness, that's a weird looking spine. Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and let's see, have it destroy. No, I'd rather not have it do that again. Too many fixing of the terrain. I'm just gonna raise it up a little bit more. Okay. And I guess it'll exit out this way. Hopefully it'll only do one. And it didn't do one. This is frustrating. There. Now we can just make a little X1 exit hole. We'll go ahead and fix these here. And again, we'll just, so we can move on and finish this ride, we'll finish that aesthetics. And yeah, don't worry, it'll look good. Probably from the next video you will see it will look good. And then of course it's just gonna do like a few little bunny hops and swish and sway here and there at the end of the ride. Hopefully if it gained enough speed. Alright, I have an idea. Oh. Well, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Whatever, I had enough. Whatever you want to do, RCT3, I don't care anymore. You will be replaced soon anyway. I'm gonna have to flatten that out anyway. And let's see. Brake run? Okay, good. That's enough. And yeah, it's gonna be too low. Oh crap. Well, we can always raise it up at this point. Kind of meander through a little forest here, and then right at the brake run, or like right next to the brake run, we'll have like sort of like the Rainbow Ridge ride at Disneyland. You guys never heard of it? Well, look it up. It is what Big Thunder Mountain replaced. Actually looks like a nice ride too. I think that's what inspired the Calico Mine ride. Or Calico Mine ride, sorry. And of course, yeah, you are too Okay, hold on. There we go. We don't need a last turn there because it's going to slow down eventually. And then we're going to have a little... And of course you're too big. Oh, make up your mind. Maybe right here. Nope. Imagine where it actually started is actually where the line is. Okay, let's try this one more time. Like I said, one more time. Oh wait, that's weird. It's actually going through it, doesn't... Oh, jeez. Whatever, whatever, don't care. Be replaced eventually with, theme park studio. There. Meh, don't give a crap anymore. Oh god, I am actually not that proud of this coaster. It's failed attempt at trying to make a sort of Thunder Mountain-esque roller coaster, but hopefully the end result will make it look at least semi-professional. But it's a nice attempt. I'll probably fix it again, like behind the scenes, like I said. So yeah, hopefully that's it for this episode. We'll probably see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Well guys, thanks again for watching another episode of Let's Build RCT3. And again, we've come to possibly our favorite portion of the videos, the questionnaires. Fortunately, we only have one question from the last episode, but considering that it is technically 2 questions, we'll go ahead and do this here. First one comes from, first and only one comes from Charlie007, and he asks, how did I come about of RCT3? And his second question, when did I love theme parks? Okay, well the first question, when did I come about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? Well, story begins with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I just got my first computer and I was just trying to look for video games to find. And I got 2 games, Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And this began my whole infatuation with creative building games, so on and so forth. Zoo Tycoon was okay, but it was like really limited and I don't know, it seemed kind of boring to me. And then I think the reason why I like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 more was because they had a theme park that I can relate to and that was close by to where I live, which is of course Magic Mountain. And then that's when I seriously got into the game, the whole game itself, Roller Coaster Tycoon in general, and that began my whole love affair with the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 series. And again, just like in this video, unfortunately it will end very soon, hopefully as soon as Theme Park Studio, at least the beta. Come on, Pantera Studios, at least release the beta. We've been waiting for like, what, a year now? Please, at least the beta. Hopefully, they said it'll be here in December, but it's like midway through December, so still crossing my fingers for that. But yeah, the second one, when did I start loving theme parks? Well, let's see, that's a long list. It's like theme parks have been like part of me ever since the beginning, ever since I was born. It's like almost every year I would at least go to Disneyland once a year and then Universal Studios once a year. So it's been like a huge part of my lifestyle, I guess. But there was like one time, not one time, but like a point in my life where like I kind of stopped going to the theme parks. And then there was this time when I went to Disneyland for their 50th anniversary. And that's when I truly got into like actually looking up theme parks and looking up the different types of theme parks. It was that fireworks show, because it pretty much, I also remember that told me that Disneyland was 50 years old, and I didn't know it was that old. So I guess that's how I discovered it, and I went on the internet, of course, and then I looked up the history, and I think I also bought the book about it too. But yeah, and then of course I read about Walt Disney and how he tried to make the theme park, and it's like, what, he took out his second mortgage and all that other crap, and it was like literally something he just did out of passion, not because of money, which of course you know that, because again, he took out a freaking second mortgage. I mean, come on. And it was just really just one of his projects that he just wanted to do. And of course that led on to me like finding more theme parks online, online theme park places, and of course Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I think let me see. Yeah, I got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 first before that whole experience with Disneyland, the 50th anniversary thing. But yeah, ever since then I've been all about theme parks, and hopefully one day I'll at least be one of those people that help build the rides, if not more, not less. I mean, at least somewhere in the theme park business I want to be working in the theme park business, and I'm technically still on the bottom ring there. I'm in, just letting you know that. I can't really say where particularly I work, but I'm in the theme park. I'm on my way, basically. I'm on the road. So hopefully one day I will be responsible for building rides and doing the, scenery and whatnot. But for now, still at the bottom rung. But yeah, those are technically 2 questions from 1 person. However, we shall be moving on with that little story, or that little question I asked all of you about. Again, I think it was a little bit more confusing. But it's basically when you were a little kid and you looked at a ride, or when you went on a ride, you thought it was real. Well, I had like 2 experiences with that. It actually works a lot better with like high-end theme parks like Universal and Disneyland, because they strive to make it as realistic as possible. But like with roller coasters, like at Six Flags, it's of course it's fake. It's a ride. But as a kid, if you go to Disneyland or Universal Orlando, you think it's real. Like for instance, Hip Hop Tap Jazz Club. Talking about Universal Orlando and Jaws, like that's a perfect example. But here are I got the list of people here that shared their stories. Feel free to read them. Or also, while you're listening to me with my story, I actually have 2, and both are in the same theme park, and that's at Universal Studios Hollywood. First one is Back to the Future, and this was before, no wait, it was after I did the Las Vegas roller coaster. I actually thought Back to the Future was going to be a roller coaster, and being indoors I didn't know what to expect. And it was huge. Unlike Star Tours, where it looked like a 1-story building, this was like a 7-8-story building. So immediately I thought it was like some kind of roller coaster with really elaborate, or not really a roller coaster. Yeah, I think it was real enough. Well, yeah, I'm actually already breaking my own rule here. I didn't thought it was real. But I guess this one is like where I misinterpreted the ride, so it kind of counts. So I actually thought it was real. I thought there was going to be like some kind of giant T-Rex gonna eat you, just like in the commercial. But that was for Back to the Future. And speaking of T-Rexes, the one that I really did think like they actually made it was Jurassic Park. Seeing the actual real dinosaurs in real life and seeing them there, I actually thought that like really they had enough money to make their own dinosaurs. And I was a little kid, so in my head, if these were robots, they were in the water, so they would have malfunctioned if they were in the water. So of course my little child mind thought it was going to be impossible for these things to be robots. But yeah, those are my 2 stories. Okay, now on to the question I have for you. This one I'm going to make it slightly more simpler because the last ones were a little bit confusing to you guys, at least most of you. But with this one, if you could have anything become a theme park, like anything that's your favorite, video games, books, whatever, whatnot, even if it can be a land, like Harry Potter became a land, that was a book. So anything that's your favorite, what do you want to become a theme park? So of course, comment in the bottom there. hope to hear from you guys soon enough. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next vid.